long dominated the art world.
Well, what are we gonna do? I can't believe I can't
Wake up now. I'm your only friend. This is your worst nightmare, and it's all true. Destroy your social security number and erase it from your memory. And forget your name as well now. Regarding diet soda, abstinence kills. It kills our ideals. At one time, having a large family was celebrated in this country. Now, if you have 12 children and 8 wives, people look at you like you're some kind of freak. Do you know how many kids I've got?
No.
Exactly. You don't need to know. Don't profile me. Don't talk to me about credit scores. How are you going to judge me by something that happened 3 years ago?
Yeah! I'm glad you're finally going to tackle the penny conspiracy. I fucking hate pennies. I hate Abraham Lincoln, too.
He was a meddler. He was a closeted Pakistani, definitely bipolar. Big smoker of opium. Some people think he may have been a woman. Now, I can't find any evidence of that, but I do know he had tiny little testicles, and his children were not his own. And the penny. Oh, did you know that each penny costs 1.7 cents to produce? These bankers, they get rich, literally on our dime. That's been the story of the planet since they took us off the gold standard. Government and banks, they're the same thing. Remember that. Then life won't seem so strange. They are taking you in the front and in the rear. That's America. Jay on line 7, love the initial. What's on your mind?
Contrails, John. How do we know when we see a plane flying over and leaving these clouds behind them that it isn't biological or chemical agents being sprayed? I mean, if you live in a poor area, they fly over and leave these vapor trails full of government chemicals to make you pregnant. I know. I banged a poor girl once and she became pregnant right away. I mean, I pulled out. Bitch. She's a lying bitch. With these contrails, John, we're crops. We're crops, John, and we're getting dusted.
Yes, it's nothing new. It was a technique invented, of course, by the British and perfected by the Nazis, using crop sprayers to control a population. After the war, you know where those Nazi scientists ended up?
No.
University of San Andreas, Los Santos. And where are people both... stuff like selling guns to African dictators, supporting oil states. No, sir. It's about the holy grail, eugenics. And you're paying for it with your tax dollars, you fools. Open your brains, people. I'd tell you to grow some balls, but it's brains I'm worried about. They keep you so stupid so that if the miseducation system fails and you actually end up knowing how to read, it'll all be meaningless anyway, as you'll be too stupid to understand anything.
Yeah. Wow, that actually makes a lot of sense. I think that's why I always hated black people.
Hey, I cannot tolerate overt racism. I am not a racist. Accepting and explaining clear genetic differences between different races is not racism. It's facts. Facts. Like when you go to the grocery store, do you buy any brand of food? No. You buy the right brand. People should do the same with their life lead. Of course, people don't like the truth. What I said about the French women? True. Andrew, you're on Conspire.
Hey, you know, I want to say thanks for all the insight over the years. I didn't know I needed to be this paranoid until you opened my mind to how awful society is. It's really very useful. I used to have a job and a wife, but I was so naive. Now I live in a bunker, armed to the teeth, and free from human corrupting agents, and I'm much happier. I'll tell you. Anyway, John Smith, I wanted to say, you had that guy on last week talking about the end of the world is in 2012, because that's when
We can't have callers explaining their beliefs quite so clearly.
Sweaty, sore, exhausted. Your face is going numb. You're ready to quit.
Athletes never quit.
Now you can go longer like an athlete. You may not be an athlete, but you can drink like one. How? Through revolutions in nano-level high-performance electrochemistry. Electrolytes Extreme Sports Drink. If you don't replenish electrolytes as you work out, you could die. We've analyzed sweat scientifically with a microscope and gone deep into the electrolytic submolecular level. You need to replenish those electrolytes.
What are electrolytes?
Who cares? They're in extremely short supply, and we sell them. Look the part. Have trendy colored sweat just like in the adverts. Electrolytes Extreme Sports Drink comes in Arctic Douche, Icicle Fire, and Yellow Snow. Push your body to the extreme. Then drink it back to health. Electrolytes Extreme Sports Drink.
WKTT 1066. Because the liberal media wants to give your country to an illegal immigrant. WKTT. We know the truth.
Weasel News.
A high-speed chase through the Liberty City subway system left 2 members of the lost biker gang dead earlier. One of the dead bikers has been identified as Jim Fitzgerald of Alderney. It seems the biker problem remains completely out of control. Despite Mayor Ochoa's insistence to the contrary, it seems that gang crime is completely out of control. Do you hear me? Out of control!
Juice alert! Sports officials have uncovered a steroid scandal with the Liberty City Swingers.
Fans are furious at the revelation the baseball team has been doping at an inadequate level. Sarah Chen of Bohan says it's hard to notice a difference of players on steroids.
I thought all men have back acne, violent mood swings, and tiny packages. You mean they were voiding? I feel cheated. I want my money back.
Eric House, Weasel News.
An update on the Dragon Brain Massacre.
The dragons are flying upside down and leaving some fans literally headless in what police say was a bloody fight outside a Duke's Theater showing the hit movie. Uber fans have been disrupting screenings by dressing in costumes and speaking to each other in Middle English. Police are still looking for the suspect. In Dukes, I'm Jenny Acorn, reminding you to visit DragonBrainTheMovie.com.
This is Weasel News.
WKTT. Because the world needs a powerful America to tell it what to do.
Welcome back to hell, people. Yes, the hell of truth. Here on Conspire, in which everything is real, apart from my name, John Smith. Entirely living off the grid. No phone. They pay me in cash. I don't have a social security number. I am wearing a mask. Why? Well, if I tell you, I'll have to kill you. And, no one wants to broadcast to corpses. But let's just say, I have a lot of friends and a lot of enemies in very high places. The people who pull the strings are the people you know. Not President Lawton, but the guy who tells him what to say. Joe Lawton, by the way, went to the same grad program at the University of San Fierro that the man who invented the credit default swap system went to. Now, our economy's in the shitter, and they're all rich. Not complex, not difficult, just join the dots. They were in the same fraternity in college. That fraternity liked to get pledges to exhume the bodies of famous people. Who did Joe... Nepotism, money, and covert connections to power.
Can you get me to...
Wait,
don't play with the window.
What does...
Here we are playing the metal of death